Hello everyone, bonjour tout le monde, Jean-Guy Bourguignon on EFA26 on this April 23rd. Are we going to be applying the carbon credit towards the Covid-19 grassroots debt, or are we going to be applying that carbon credit towards the help towards the companies that are going bankrupt? Right, those are the things I want to talk about today, because I want to talk about imagine, like in the words of John Lennon. Imagine, like, let's imagine, right? Like, I'm wearing a John Lennon shirt today. I haven't worn this shirt. I've never worn this shirt. It was this shirt that I bought a couple of years ago, and I didn't wear it because I was too big. I bought it, I ordered it. It was a big, like, double XL, nice shirt, right? It's a John Lennon shirt. It's nice. It's comfortable, right? And I've lost all this weight, like, what, almost 80 pounds, I told you already. And then it feels good to wear it. I couldn't wear it before because these buttons were like a health and safety hazard. I might hit my stomach, but it feels good. But John Lennon, right? Imagine if that carbon credit would go towards the COVID-19 debt, right? Because we're going to be in the debt, right? We are going to be in the debt on something that we should have been prepared for. And I don't care what anybody says, right? We should have been prepared for this. It's not our first rodeo. Anybody with any substance that start looking at things, like, we've been spending a lot of money. The system that, remember, the money goes up all the time, and that system that takes the money all the time, that system that we count on, right, from all levels of government that we count on, we are in a situation right now that we were supposed to be ready for. Remember all that money, the SARS money, this, like, you start reading those reports. Read the reports after the SARS and all the money that was spent on the report of what should we do next time. Let's make sure we do this right next time. And let's spend a lot of money and a lot of time again to make sure we're ready, and we weren't ready. Remember all those conversations that I've had already? So I look at all that, and now we're all caught in that system, a system that we counted on and depended on and gave money to, and et cetera. And now we're caught in this system. We're all caught in it, right? And now they're starting to fall. And yesterday I talked about, I've heard, like, this company's going to get sued and that company's going to get sued and all that stuff. And it's like, and all these companies that have enough on their plate, which I talked about yesterday on the EFA25. And I look at the starting to fall now, and like, and the big one in Toronto this morning, in the news, they're going to lose their house, they're going to lose their business, they're going to lose everything. They're starting to fall. People are going to start to fall into debt. People are going to start to fall into bankruptcy. Companies and families, etc., affected by this will start to fall, right? All caused by a system that wasn't ready, by food sources that weren't clean, and by a system that wasn't ready. They knew about pandemics that come from food sources that are not clean, and that always causes pandemics. We weren't ready. So when I look at that, and I look at global warming, like, global warming, climate change, whatever you want to coin it, we've been putting a lot of money, towards global warming. Like, we were trying to change the atmosphere, we're trying to change everything. So we have all these experts, people that skew numbers, people that don't skew numbers, experts that believe in it, experts that don't believe in it. I don't want to get into that. But what I do know, in reality, the fact, we've been putting a lot of money into global warming. But now, I know you're thinking, but now the whole globe, we slowed everything down, right? We slowed everything down on Earth, like a matrix. Like, everything slowed down. Industry slowed down. We don't even drive no more if we don't have to. We're not allowed to, but unless you're going somewhere, you can, and you're central and you're working. But the entire globe did that. The entire Earth. Together, we all stopped driving. We all stopped industry at a maximum. We all stopped going to restaurants. We all stopped everything. Globally, synchronization. Synchronize your Earth. Let's do it, right? So that's why they're saying, you see all these animals roaming certain parts of the cities now. They're seeing clear blue rivers and clear blue water. They're seeing dolphins, right? They're seeing dolphins. They're seeing things on Earth that they haven't seen in a long time. A resurgence of life. A resurgence of sea life. A resurgence of things. The air is different. All that stuff is happening. Makes sense, right? The entire Earth, whoop, stopped, right? Slowed down, correct? So, just like everything else that applies in life, like when you do something good, or you give something back, or you do a refund or a credit, right? Something comes back. So the fact that we did all this tells me that we must be saving some money here. That money that we needed, because remember, we were stopping the atmosphere, we're stopping the Earth, it takes money to stop the atmosphere, it takes money to stop the Earth, and all that stuff that we're doing. It takes a lot of money to do that. So if we did that, If we actually did that, tells me that the money, there should be a credit, right? There should be a big savings in money right now going to be transpiring. So take that money that we're going to be saving on the global warming expenses and take that credit and refund whatever you want to do, whatever the books need to be done, and take that money, apply it towards COVID-19 debt, and or apply towards the companies that will be like the books are there. There's companies that have been solid for 20, 25 years, 30 years, 15 years. But like a lot of companies, nobody can keep money. Nobody, they can't put pension aside, they can't put benefits aside, they can't keep 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months ahead because there's so many hands in your pockets, right? We talked about all that on previous EFAs. So all these companies but they're solid. They've been good providing companies for 20, 25 years, 15 years, 10 years plus, solid companies paying their bills, good records, good bookkeeping records, good everything. I could hear my floor squeak here. Like you could hear everything. That you can see everything from them, right? They'll show you their books. They've been solid for 10, 20, 15 years, 30 years. And then the earth stops. Global warming, everybody that follows what we do as I say, right? So we all did. We all did as I say. But now it's affecting all these businesses for a system that wasn't ready, right? For a system that we were paying a lot of money towards to be ready, that said they were ready, that spent all this time and money to be ready, but now we were not ready, and everybody's paying for it. And sadly, a lot of them are going to be paying for it deeply. So my solution is take the credits, take the money that we're saving on global warming, because this earth thing, it's not going to just boom start again, right? Everybody says, oh, we're going to go back in May and June. You want to see what's going to happen. People are going to take their time going back. It's going to be months before people start trickling in on a balanced level. Months, and then it might even take us to late fall before people start actually feeling comfortable on a psychological level, like comfortable across the board, like equally, because not your 10, 20, 30% that are going to go right out there right away, right? And then you're going to have those people, it's the other the 20% that'll come up to the 50%, but that 50%, the other groups that really don't want to go, it'll take them time psychologically to be unwinded from all this stuff that we've been pushed into people's brains for the last several months, right? So those people are going to start going into restaurants maybe in September, October, November, maybe Christmas time, family Christmas, let's go to a restaurant, right? And everybody else by 2020. So that global warming, it's going to take a lot of time for the machine to start again, right? Oh, we need more money, right? That whole machine, it's going to take a good year. So I'm seeing at least a good year of refunds and credit coming towards businesses and coming towards COVID-19 debt. That's my bookkeeping, but I just wanted to share that with you. So Jean-Guy Bourguignon, EFA26. Let's all imagine, in the words of John Lennon, let's all imagine that possibly we're going to get a climate carbon tax type credit refund going towards businesses and going towards COVID-19 debt. Jean-Guy Bourguignon, EFA26. Thank you. Wishing you all a great day.